So welcome, young professionals. This is a webinar about a program that was developed exclusively for your group here at ARA. And today we are going to answer questions about what is this program, how it was developed. That's going to give you some insight on how we develop education here at ARA. I'll go through a quick overview of the 6 courses in this program. I took them yesterday after helping to develop them, and they're wonderful. I'll give you some of my takeaways. And then, Jen, like I said, Jen's going to do a quick tutorial on getting into Rental U and how you find the program, how you enroll. It is free. It's a free program. And then we'll show you what the certificate looks like and the social media kit that you get after you complete the program.
So what is the YP Career Development Program? Well, it was a program that was specifically developed for young professionals to help enhance their rental careers. And it's going to touch on the important things of like managing stress, building culture, communication, mentorship, and just building that relationship with your boss. Katrina is going to dive into a little bit more about these courses and, like she said, her key takeaways. But yeah, these are specifically designed for a young professional.
So the way this program was developed is very much how we develop programs at ARA. I know there are a lot of different opportunities for you to get professional development through, LinkedIn and even YouTube and other organizations you may belong to. But the beauty of the stuff that we create at ARA is that it is rental specific. So we really, we meet with professionals who are in the industry. We talk through what topics they may need, and then we go ahead and we develop online programs. So basically the YP committee that meets regularly got together and said, wouldn't it be great if we had something just for our group? And the point was to advance their career development, so really professional development for young professionals. Then that was brought back to the education team, and we talked about what topics may be applicable. We talked with the committee about this, and then we developed these courses. Once they were developed, it went back to the committee so that we could get feedback, and we revised with any of the feedback they gave, and then we were able to publish this program. So it is now free and available in Rental U. You're having trouble. Oh, let's see. You see, it sounds like somebody is having trouble hearing me. Let me go get the speaker and see if that will help. Just a second. I'm so glad Grace is here to help moderate this program. We're actually here at the headquarters in Moline right now.
Okay. Let's do a test. So I'm going to ask if you can hear me, and if you can hear me, can you throw something in the chat to say?
Jen just gave a thumbs
up. Much better.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so just to recap, the beauty of this program is that we talked with the Young Professionals Committee, and they were able to give us topics that were applicable to your group. And then we were able to go research these, create courses, put them together, and then we were able to get information and feedback from the committee in order to perfect these courses. So I hope that you enjoy them. And like I said, I'm just going to do some of my takeaways that I had as I went through the courses yesterday. The first one is the complete guide for young rental professionals. So this one really, it's a very introductory course, but at the same time, even if you've been at your job for 5-10 years, there are great takeaways from this course. So it's really about building a network, how to grow your career, how to create goals for yourself. The first part of it is really, what do you do on a first week, during your first week at a job, and the the 30, 60, and 90-day goals that you create, even if that's something that you don't necessarily, you've been at your job for a long time, maybe that's something that you can help implement for your team or new people who come onto the team. The next one is the basics of managing stress. And this course is, I found, really hopefully very applicable, because I have been around rental professionals now for 5 years, and I know that especially during your busy times, it can be stressful. You're managing a lot of expectations of your customers. You are working with your employees to try to produce the best either event or equipment for your customers. And so there may be stress there. This one's really about figuring out what your stress triggers are, and then doing what you can to minimize those, or helping yourself. The third course is Becoming Bias Aware. This is a course that actually is also a standalone course in rental use. So if this was ever something that you wanted to share with your staff, you could do that. I helped develop this course, and it came from an initiative at ARA to talk about diversity, and talk about how do we approach our customers with the best courtesy that we can. And so it breaks down, basically, it starts with this really great activity where you imagine your typical rental customer, and then what happens if a rental customer comes in that doesn't fit that bias. I found it very helpful for myself, and I hope you will find it helpful as well. The fourth course is Customer Communication Essentials. So this really is a customer service course. It talks about some of the tips and strategies you can use, but it also breaks down some of the classic customer service essentials, such as active versus passive listening. And I know, again, after talking with people in the rental industry, your sales process is different from a typical sales process, because it involves a lot of consultation, and you're trying to figure out what is the best tool for this customer, what is the theme, and what does this event need to hold for the customer. And so this one talks about, from a rental perspective, how do you best serve your customers. The fifth course is Supercharging Your Rental Career with the Help of a Mentor. This is very much a mentoring course. And so it talks about, what is the role of a mentor? What is the role of a mentee? How do you find a mentor? And I wanted to mention that we have the director of the foundation who runs our mentorship program for members. And she said that applications for the mentoring program that we provide to members, applications open mid-October. So this is perfect timing, just in a week or two. And then the application period closes November 22nd. So if you are interested in applying to become either a mentor or a mentee in the rental industry, this is the perfect time to send in your application. And finally, how to build better relationships with your boss and coworkers. All of us work in workplaces with varied personalities. Sometimes things come up, sometimes things need to be addressed. I really found this to be my favorite of the courses provided in this program, because it really gets into the nitty-gritty about how do you give feedback to somebody. And if you have a damaged relationship at work, how do you help solve that, or how do you fix that? And it actually also has a case study in there, so you can go through and kind of see, this person said this person said this, how are they fixing this relationship? So I really hope, as you get into the program, that you enjoy these courses. So now I'm going to send it over to Jen. Jen's going to do a live demo for you on how to get into the program and enroll.
Yeah, 1 second, I'll share my screen with you. All right, the easiest way to enroll is to go to the ARA page, which is ararental.org. You're going to click on this login button. sign in with your login and password. Typically, this is going to be your email address, unless for some reason you share an email with somebody else, then it may be, your first name, last initial. If you have trouble remembering that or need a password help and the reset's not working, just reach out to me and I can get those set up for you. But you will then log in. You won't see that screen. You'll go to Learn, Rental U, and then under the Rental U, you'll go to Access. And this is going to take you to our Rental U LMS, and it is a single sign-on, so you should not have to sign on again. So within here, you are going to see our ARA certified, which is going to hold our paid courses, your My courses, your event or equipment catalog, whichever one of those applies to you. And then if you're an admin, you will see your enroll, edit, and run reports at the bottom. The easiest way to find this course is going to be going up to the search in this content in the platform, and you can just start searching YP, the YP. So if we just start searching YP Professionals Program, you can go ahead and click on that, and then you're going to see this enroll free. Just click enroll. It's going to go over about the learning plan and the learning structure, and then as well as show you the courses that are included. But you'll just hit enroll, and once you enroll, you are either able to view it right away, view your courses or start learning. But if we just close this and pretend that you're going in for the first, after you've done it and you're going back to it, this ARA logo always takes you back to your dashboard. So that you will then go to My Courses. And it will appear in your enrolled courses. So you'll just be able to click on that and then start learning from there. And then the next time you go back in, it will take you to, you'll just go back to My Courses, and then you will be able to find the course from there. It will always be in your in progress. So then that is that. Pretty easy. And then I'm going to stop sharing my screen.
All right. And the great thing too about these courses is you can start and stop them at your will. So in other words, if you enroll and then you don't have time that day to get into them, you can go the next day. And if you only have time at 2 a.m. and you want to take our program, you can do that. They are completely online. You can start and stop as you need to. And I should mention also that each course has typically, it starts with like an introduction. It gets into the material. There are typically like 1 or 2 activities, maybe some videos, and then there's a short quiz at the end. So it's not like you have to take the 6 courses and there's a test or anything like that. There's typically a short quiz. And then when you, let's say you can't remember something in the course and you fail the quiz, you can always take the quiz again. I'm going to share my screen again so I can show you what happens once you finish. By the way, this is, so Jen, this is how you communicate with Jen. So here's her extension here. I'll leave this on the screen for just a second if you want to write that down. Jen is a great resource for members. So if you have questions about other programs that you want to enroll in or how you even get in and you can't figure your login, Jen is a great resource for you.
Yeah, as well as being able to help you add users, run reports, enroll users, all of the above.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is, so I'm just showing you the slides that you can access if you want to go back and see this PowerPoint. You will also get emails. So in other words, once you enroll in the program, you will get not one email, you will get 6 emails because there are 6 courses in the program, but each one of them will allow you to get directly, it'll link you directly with the course. Okay, this is just an example of a view of one of the courses. This is what you're going to see. And all you have to do is push start course, and then you'll see a menu. So on the side in this menu, if there's a particular lesson you want to go to, you can click right into there. You can navigate around. You can always go back to courses if there's something that you want to, take notes, or you want to like refresh your memory. So once you finish, then you will get a certificate. Now, this view right here shows you I'm currently in Rental U. I'm looking at that course, and where it says 100%, there's a download your certificate. So you just have to click that. You will download it onto your computer, and there it is. It's there for you. The other thing you'll get is this email. If you click on that link there in blue, I just want to tell you, it's not going to take you to a website. It will actually download it. So when you click that, that's going to download your digital media kit. So this is where you're going to have like a banner and something you can put on, let's say LinkedIn or other social media to show that you've completed this program.
Oh,
Jen,
yes.
you want to tell them a little more about Rental U?
Yeah, so this is like our Rental U learning platform. Like Katrina had said before, it is specific equipment and event education. So, brought to you for you specifically for the industries that you guys are in. There are hundreds of free trainings available. So, like I said, the ARA certified Square widget, it's going to hold our paid trainings, but 90% of the trainings in there are free. And so you can certainly self-enroll, or if you're an admin, you can enroll your employees. The benefit is you're going to be able to take courses anytime, anywhere. And so they are available also on mobile, so that you can always go and download like the Rental U app and be able to take it on your mobile device as well. We also do have the QR code that if you scan that QR code, it will take you directly to the page as well. If you looked at your last RM issue, there is a poster in that issue that you can pull out and hang up in your break room or designated employee area that will have that QR code on it as well to help take people directly to Rental U to get your employees to use this more and be more familiar with where their trainings are and how to find them.
Yeah, and I will put the people on this webinar seem to be motivated learners. So I think that we have some great offerings, including if you're on the event side, we have SERP, and that was actually completely redone a year or two ago. It's online. We removed the necessity to write an essay to graduate from that program. So again, they have multiple courses, and you go through, and there's a quiz at the end of each one. You don't have to do a proctored exam anymore, but I will say it is top-notch information. It's for front of house. So SERP has moved more towards sales and marketing, and then we have these other offerings like box truck training and warehouse. Those are for back of house. And then if you're on the equipment side, we have a brand new program that is very much like SERP. It is ARA certified, and you can take that either in sales and marketing, or you can take that in service. So I'm putting that out there that those two programs are newly revamped in the last couple of years, and they are fantastic.
Absolutely.
Any questions? Give it just a minute to let you think. Or comments? Anything, Grace? Nothing? All right. Well, if you need anything, you can reach out to us. We are more than happy to help you. I know that Jen would be happy to show you some things in Rental U. And if you need help putting together a training program, I certainly can help you as well. So thank you very much for coming to the webinar. And I think that you will have a recording in the next 2 days of this, so you can go back and look at it if you need to, or show anybody at your work.
Yeah,
Thanks
thanks
a
for
lot.
joining us.
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks,
bye.
everyone.
Bye.